Hey friends, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, I don't have any rum ham, but I do have Odd Side's Dank Frank Juice. Dank Frank Juice is a 9.9% Imperial IPA from Odd Side Ales in Grand Haven, Michigan. There's another one? Yep, there's another one. This time it's an Imperial IPA and it has the likeness of Frank Reynolds from Always Sunny, which is one of 4 Always Sunny inspired beers from Odd Side. So this is going to be my 5th review of the different varieties of the Dank Juice line, and I feel like I'm starting to become sort of an expert on these beers. You can check out all the rest of my reviews of them by clicking the link up in the corner over here. I can't say much more that hasn't already been said in all those videos, so let's just examine the label really quickly. As per norm for the Dank Juices, this one's a regular silver can with a black and white label, but this time it's adorned with the beautiful visage known as Danny DeVito's face. It's really similar to the Dirty Dank Juice label if you've seen that, and again, you can see it better if you check out those reviews up there. So enough with the talking. Let's open this and get weird with it. So I'll grab my IPA glass, as I am wont to do. Crack and open it. Give it a smell. It smells especially hoppy, piney hops. A little bit of a dankness to it. But it smells like you would expect the other dank juices to smell. If you've ever had those, it smells really similar to that. It's just maybe a little bit more amped up. It's very yellow coming out of the can as it collects more in the glass. It's a little more orangey, a little more coppery kind of. And the very thin part down here, it's really kind of yellow, and up here it's very orangey. It is relatively clear. There's a little bit of like sediment in the bottom here, again, because it's, you know, there's less here in the bottom than there is in the top to collect. On the top portion here, it's very hazy. You can see a lot of particles in there, particulate. The head is very, it's about 2 fingers ahead here. It's really medium to large size bubbles. They're not a lot of really small ones, except on the top here where it's really gathered. But if you look at the glass, like the cross section of the glass, you can see really big bubbles here. So let's give it a smell. Woo! That is dank. You can smell that dankness in there. I do smell really slight, like orangey kind of citrus maybe. It's a lot of the mosaic kind of earthy, dank smell to it. Let's give it a taste. All right, that tastes strong. You can taste. So right off the bat, I noticed that on the back end, you can really taste there's like a bite from the alcohol, from the higher ABV than the normal dank juice line. You get this upfront kind of biting sweetness and then a really biting kind of alcohol-y aftertaste to it. I can kind of taste it in my mouth as I'm talking and bringing air in. Kind of the air running over my tongue kind of activates that a little bit more. If I sit and analyze it, I can tell you that the alcohol adds to a little bit of the bite, like I said at the end, a little bit of the bitterness at the end. And the aftertaste, it really, that bite, that bitter bite at the end just kind of hangs there. It lingers, which it doesn't really do much with the other dank juices because they're so sweet. They're usually kind of heavier mouthfeel, and this has that kind of, you know, syrupy, a little bit more syrupy than normal mouthfeel to it. But those hit you with the sweetness, you get a balanced kind of hoppiness. This, you get hit with like a sweetness. You get hit with that sweetness, but it's all tinged with that stronger kind of, that stronger ABV really comes through. That kind of, for lack of a better term, that kind of imperialness kind of sits in your tongue, and it really sits there and adds to the bitterness. And it's just this kind of overlying bitterness to the whole drink. And that's kind of what I would expect. They're kind of amping up the flavor. The alcohol kind of amps up that bitterness, and that's fine. You go into it knowing that it's not just going to be the same old, which is really good because, in my opinion at least, it's good because it breaks the monotony of some of the Dank juice line. To me, they're good. I love all of them, but, well, I love all of them. Mango Peach I wasn't super crazy about. It was good, but it was my least favorite of the bunch. I like them because they have that sweetness, and they're all kind of differentiated just a tiny bit by whatever the main kind of ingredient is that they use. Like the Mosaic, you could really taste the Mosaic like hopness to it. The passion fruit, you could really taste that. With the Dirty Dank juice, it was kind of like an overall kind of sweetness to it. There was more of a citrusy kind of taste to that. This one, like I said, it's all just kind of tinged with that alcohol and a little bit extra bitterness, which kind of switches it up. There's no real expectations going into this, other than, for me at least, other than me knowing it was going to be stronger than the others. Well, friends, that is Dank Frank Juice by Odd Side Ale. Sitting in my fridge right now is some apricot dank juice, so if you're jonesing for more dank juice reviews, apricot's going to be the one that I am doing next. So are there any other Michigan beers coming out for the rest of this year that you're excited about? Let me know all about it in the comments below this video. While you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. You can also find links to my social media like my Instagram and Facebook page, or my blog at drafttherapy.com. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by, and remember, drink craft beers, support your local breweries, and don't forget, most importantly, to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.